and welcome to Your Journey Yoga. I'm Cheryl. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you're having an amazing day so far, whether you're just getting going, you're in the middle of it, or it's at the tail end. I hope it's been amazing. Thanks for stepping on your mat with me today to help take care of yourself and come to it with an open mind, hopefully some water nearby, an open heart, and know that every time you step on your mat, it's a little different journey, but it's yours, so embrace it. And take with it a sense of humor, a lightness in your heart and your spirit, and just let yourself explore and have fun. So today we're going to come onto our mat and we're going to start in a seated position, any kind that you like. So you can have those legs crossed, you can have your legs out nice and long, you can open up your legs, whatever feels good. You can be up on your knees. We're going to sit up nice and tall. We're going to give those shoulders a big roll up and back and let those shoulders slide down and away. Do that one more time. Big shoulder roll, take it up and back. Let those shoulders slide down and away. Let's bring the hands to the shins just below your knees. Take a big breath in, press the chest forward, arch your back, gaze to the sky. As you exhale, hollow the tummy and chest, press your spine towards the back of the room, tuck your chin. Inhale, lift the gaze, arch your back. Exhale and hollow, seated cat and cow. And we're just going to take a moment connecting our breath to our movements. Just moving at your pace with your breath, helping to let go of tension, tightness, negative energy, and just check out how you're feeling. Let the body move freely. Don't force anything to happen that's not ready to happen. Let's do one more each direction, filling those lungs. And then exhaling, getting rid of all that stale air. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Let's turn to the right. Place that left hand to the top of the thigh, right hand behind you to the floor. Lift through the crown of the head and turn your gaze towards the back of the room. Take your gaze towards the floor, gently tucking your chin towards that right collarbone. Find your breath. Now slowly, slowly release that rotation. Let your gaze be the last to come forward. Both hands on either side of the hips. Take that right hand to the top of the left thigh. Left hand behind you to the floor. Lengthen and reach to the crown of the head. Turn your gaze behind you. Take your gaze towards the floor. Just gently tuck your chin towards that left collarbone. Find your breath. We're working to let go of any tension, any tightness. Once again, slowly release that rotation. Your eyes are the last to come forward. Hands on either side of your hips. Sit up nice and tall. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, release your chin towards your chest. Inhale, head up nice and tall. And as you exhale, lean your right ear towards your right shoulder. You can close your eyes. Now give that left palm a little press towards the floor. Inhale, lift your head. And as you exhale, lean that left ear over the left shoulder. Press that right palm towards the mat. Again, eyes open or closed. It's all about the breath, those exhales. Really a powerful tool to help let go of tension and tightness. Inhale, lift the head. Bring the hands forward. Let's walk the hands forward and release through the lower back. Arms extending out nice and long. Those elbows can be softly bent or fully extended. Relax the weight of your head. Inhale, lift just slightly. Walk your hands a little further forward and release the weight of the upper body down. Inhale, lift just slightly. Walk your hands out to the right. Reach to your left fingertips as far as you can reach and press that left hip towards the floor. Let's take that left arm up and over. Open the tummy and chest. Reach to the side of the room. Turn your gaze towards the sky. Now really lengthen through those left fingertips and feel that length through the side body. If it feels right to you, come down onto that right forearm, but we want to keep that left hip connected to the floor. Let's circle that left arm around behind your back. Forearm along the small of the back. Circle the back of your waist as much as you can, and then roll that left shoulder back. Turn your gaze towards the floor. Tuck your chin towards that right shoulder. Find your breath. Once again, circling that left arm up and over. And as you exhale, release your tummy and chest to your thigh. Reach out through those left fingertips. Inhale, lift just slightly. Walk your hands back to center. Fingertips reach out as far as you can reach. And relax the weight of the head down. Pressing your tailbone towards the mat. We lift just slightly and walk those hands to the left, reaching through your right fingertips as far as you can reach. Right arm comes up and over. Open the tummy and chest, reach towards the side. Press that right hip towards the floor. Now again, if it feels right to you, come down onto that left forearm if you prefer to stay up on that hand, or if that right hip pulls off the mat, stay on that hand. Now let's circle that right arm around behind the back, forearm along the small of the back. Circle the back of your waist as much as you can. Keep that right shoulder rolled back and turn your gaze towards the floor, tucking your chin towards that left shoulder. Exhale away any resistance. Releasing that right arm, circling it up and over. Reach, 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 reach. And as you exhale, release the tummy and chest to your thigh. Inhale, lift just slightly. Walk your hands back through center. Fingertips reaching out as far as you can reach. Head heavy, upper body heavy. Inhale, lengthen, core strong, hinge it all the way back up. And as you exhale, open the arms out to a T, flex your wrists, hollow the tummy and chest, press your spine towards the back, chin towards your chest. Inhale it, open, and reach. Once again, exhale, open the arms to a T. Flex the wrists, hollow the tummy and chest, press the palms forward, spine back. Inhale it, open, and reach. Exhale, let's flow forward, coming up onto all fours. To a tabletop position. Hands shoulder width apart, fingers spread nice and wide, knees hip width apart, core strong. We're just gonna wag our tail from side to side. So it can be as big or as small as you like, but we're just gonna wag our tail. Letting go of tension in the hips, the lower back, being sure to keep that core strong, keeping that belly button drawn in towards the spine. Come back to center. Take a big breath in and press the bottom or the tummy towards the floor. Gaze and sit bones to the sky. Exhale, lift your spine, hollow your tummy and chest, tuck your chin. Let's do one more of those each direction. Just a little different than when we're sitting. As gravity is pulling that belly towards the floor. Coming back to neutral. Again, wag that tail. Side to side. Again, keeping the core strong, just gazing down towards your mat. Nothing major. If nothing else, making you smile. Come back to center. Core strong. Sit it back to child's pose. Arms out nice and long. Hips back towards your heels. Forehead towards the floor. Find your breath. We're going to lift just slightly. We're going to reach that right hand underneath the left arm, walking your fingertips towards the floor or towards the wall behind you. And then relax the shoulder down onto the mat, side of the head to the floor. We're going to reach those left fingertips as far forward as we can reach. And then we're going to let gravity take a hold of the weight of our bodies. And we're going to let ourselves sink. Find your breath. Inhale, lift just enough to pull that right arm back through. Extend it out in front. Left hand's gonna cross underneath that right arm, palm to the floor. We're gonna walk those fingertips out as far as we can walk them. Side of the head to the floor. Relax the weight of the upper body down onto your shoulder. Now we're gonna walk those right fingertips as far forward as we can. Close your eyes. Find your breath. Let go of everything else. Feel the release of the tension and the tightness. Connect to your breath. Inhale, lift just enough to release that left arm and extend it back out in front, sitting back to child's pose. Arms extended out nice and long. Hands shoulder width apart. Spread your fingers wide. Let's lift the forehead, tuck the toes. Press and lift the hips to the sky. Up to our downward facing dog. In our downward facing dog, our hands are shoulder width apart. Our fingers are spread nice and wide. Our heels are pressing towards the mat. Now you might find that you need to bend your knees. That's fine. As your body gets more and more limber, those legs get a little bit longer through the hamstrings and the calves, we can slowly let those heels begin to sink. We really want to be mindful that we're not putting too much pressure on the heels of the hands and through the wrists and the shoulders, but yet by bending those knees, pressing through the palms of the hands, we can extend through the wrists and then extend through the legs. Inhale up to the balls of the feet. Exhale, press the chest and shoulders toward your thighs, reach your sit bones high. And inhale it to high plank. Shoulders right over those fingertips. Exhale back to down dog, let your heels sink. We're going to transition between these two poses, inhaling to high plank. Exhaling to down dog. One more time, inhale it to high plank. Exhale it to down dog. Shift your weight to your left foot. Right toes to the sky. Exhale and sweep that right foot through. Left foot steps in to forward fold. Inhaling up to monkey half lift. Exhale down. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. Pull the hands to heart center. Inhale, reach to the sky. And as you exhale, arch it back a little or a lot. Arms open to a nice wide V. Inhale, reach to the sky. And exhale, swan dive to forward fold. Relax the weight of the upper body down. Soft bend in those knees so you're not feeling pressure behind the knees. Give your head a little shake. Let go of that tension. Let's pull the hands to the elbows, holding on to the opposite elbow. And then just let those arms be heavy. We shift some weight forward into the toes. We shift some weight back into the heels. And once again forward into the toes. And once again back into the heels. This time lift those toes. Shift some weight forward into those toes. Keep a hold of those elbows and reach your forearms towards the mat. Length through the spine. How close can you get those forearms to the mat? Center your weight. Relax the arms. And slowly roll yourself up. Take your time. As you roll, each vertebra stacks one on top of the other. Realigning that spine as you stand tall. Roll those shoulders up and back. Shoulders slide down and away. Do that shoulder roll one more time. Make it big. Shoulders slide down and away. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, swan dive to forward fold. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down. Take a giant step back with your left foot. Back knee to the floor if you like, otherwise knee stays off. We lift the arms, coming up to a crescent lunge. We circle the arms forward, around behind, all the way up tall, pulling the hands together, interlacing the fingers, all but the index finger and thumb. Inhale, reach to the sky, and as you exhale, begin to hinge forward, gazing out in front of those right toes. Find your breath. Keep the core strong. Breathe. Inhale, rise. Release your hands, big circle to the back. One hand on either side of your foot. Release that left hand to the inside of the right foot. Rotate your body and extend right arm to the sky. Reach up as high as you're able. Spread your fingers and see if you can reach any higher. Find your breath. Exhale, slow release of that right hand down. Lift your hips, sweep it back. Extend right leg to the sky. And gently release it down. Inhaling to high plank. Toes or knees, crocodile down, elbows right by the ribs. Press it through, up dog. And exhale to down dog. We shift our weight to our right foot, left toes to the sky. Exhaling and sweeping that left foot through. Back foot steps in to forward fold.
Relaxing the weight of the upper body down. We bend the knees as much as you need to let the tummy and chest come to rest on your thighs. Circle the arms around behind you. Interlace your fingers. Relax your head. Now we can let those hands rest, or we can roll those shoulders up and back, lifting your hands towards the sky. Now, depending upon the flexibility in your shoulders and your chest, you might need a towel or a strap. Maybe the palms don't come together and stay. Find what's right for you. Now, those knees can stay bent with the tummy and chest resting on your thighs, focusing on the shoulders and the chest, or you're welcome to extend those legs a little or a lot. Now, by extending those legs, that's going to influence the intensity of the shoulders as well. Be nice. Slowly bring the hands to the small of the back. If you have a towel or a strap, as you release those arms, set it off to the side. Arms are just heavy. Slowly roll it up, one vertebra at a time. Roll those shoulders up and back. Shoulders slide down and away. Do that shoulder roll one more time. Make it big. Shoulders slide down and away. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, swan dive to forward fold. Inhaling up to monkey half lift. Exhale down. Big step back with that right foot. Back knee to the floor if you like. Otherwise, knee off. We lift those arms to crescent. Our crescent lunge, a deep lunge. Shoulders are soft. Feel that fire, that energy, that strength in that leg. Circle the arms forward. All the way around behind, all the way up tall. Interlace your fingers at the top, all but the index finger and thumb. Inhale, reach, and begin to extend forward. Reaching out through those index fingers, gazing towards the floor out in front of those left toes, pressing through that back heel. If that back knee's down, top of the foot's resting on the mat as well. If that knee is off, feel that length. Inhale, reaching out. Hinge all the way back up. Release your hands, big circle to the back. Release your hands, right hand to the inside of the left foot. Rotate and extend left arm to the sky. Reach up as high as you can reach. Extend out of that shoulder joint, out through the tips of your fingers. Find your breath. As you exhale, slowly release that left hand down. Lift your hips, sweep it back. Extend left leg to the sky. And gently release it down. Inhaling to high plank. Remember, anytime you need a drink, grab one. One push-up. Another. One more. Lift your hips to down dog. And gently alternate bending knees. Walk it out. As you exhale, let both heels sink. We shift our weight to our left foot, right toes to the sky. Exhale, draw that right knee through, foot to the inside, we come to Pigeon Pose. If you are taking care of your knee today, you're going to come over onto your right hip and draw your left leg in. So you've created more of a letter Z. We sit up nice and tall. If the knees feel great, we stay in our Pigeon Pose. If the lower back needs a little love, bring your hands forward so that you can take some of the arch out of your back. We really want to focus on the hip, that right hip, letting go. You might feel this through the hip flexor on that left side. If it's right for you, stay up tall. Shoulders are rolled back. Breathe. If you like, lift your right arm. You don't have to. If you like, lift your left. Take care of yourself. Soften through the shoulders. We want to work to let go through that right hip, not cause tension. Releasing that right hand to the outside of your knee. Left arm's going to circle back. We're going to draw that back foot in. Can you find it? Take a hold of it if you can find it. Along the inside of the arch of your foot, if you're able. And we're going to start to pull that heel in. A little or a lot, but you're going to feel that through those quadriceps, through the hip flexors. If it feels right to you, bring the foot to the inside, to the inside of your elbow. That was hard to say. Breathe. If you like, extend right arm out. Lift it up.
Maybe reach behind. Can you find your fingertips? Lock them if you're able to. If you like, take your gaze to the sky. Find your breath. Let go of that resistance. Let go of judgment. Celebrate wherever you are. Release your hands. Slowly release that foot. Let's walk the hands forward and release the weight of the upper body down. Sleeping pigeon. Find your breath. Now we're going to add a rotation here, only if that feels okay to you. Otherwise, stay right here. If you want to add that rotation, we're going to lift just slightly, and we're going to turn to the right, placing that left elbow, left shoulder to the floor, stacking the palms of the hands, right elbow pointing towards the sky, and now we're going to push that left elbow into the mat as you turn your gaze to the sky. Find your breath. Now, if for whatever reason your body says, why are you doing this to me? Come out of it. If your body says yes, sink in. Slowly release back to sleeping pigeon. And let's walk those hands back up, one hand on either side of your knee. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, sweep it back. Extend right leg to the sky, point and flex your foot. Roll your ankle, give your leg a little shake. And gently release it down to down dog. Holding your down dog, grabbing a drink of water, or inhale it to high plank. Crocodile down. Press it through up dog. We add in an optional push-up if that feels right. To down dog. Breathe. We shift our weight to our right foot, left toes to the sky. Exhale and sweep that left knee through, foot to the inside, the pigeon pose. So now we're on the left side. Again, if you need to take care of that knee, you're going to come over onto your hip and you're going to draw that right knee in. So more like the letter Z, but there's no pressure on that front knee. If there's still pressure, opt out of pigeon pose. If it's right, we're going to stay up nice and tall. Find your breath and work to let go. Close your eyes. Just stay focused here. If you like, lift an arm. If that causes tension or it makes you squeeze and you come up a little bit, better to sink back down and let both hands remain on the floor. If you like, lift both. Again, shoulders are soft. If there's tension going on in your lower back, bring those hands forward. Get that tension out of the back. Releasing that left hand to the outside of the knee. Right arm circles back. We're going to draw that back foot in. Take a hold of it along the instep or the arch of your foot if you're able. And then start to pull that heel in towards your bottom. Now, you might not be the same as far as intensity on each side. One side might hold a little more resistance. If it's right for you, pull that foot in to the crook of the elbow. Spin your fingertips towards the sky. If you like, extend left arm out, lift it high, reach back. Can you find your fingertips? Lock them if you can find them. Breathe. It's about letting go of tension, guys, not causing more. Gently release your hands, release the foot. Circle that right arm back up and over and walk the hands forward. Releasing the weight of the upper body. Arms can be fully extended or you can stack your hands. Just find your breath. Find that release. Now adding that rotation if you like, otherwise stay right here. We lift just slightly and we turn to the left. We place that right elbow, right shoulder to the mat. Stack the palms of your hands, left elbow points towards the sky. Now press that right elbow into the mat as you turn your gaze to the sky. Find your breath. If any part of your being is saying, please don't do this, listen to it. Be nice, be kind. There's no judging, there's no scoring. This is just time to decompress, to get to know yourself a little bit better. Slowly release back to sleeping pigeon. And slowly walk your hands back up
One hand on either side of your knee, tuck your toes, lift your hips, sweep it back. Extend left leg to the sky, point and flex your foot. Roll your ankle, give your leg a little shake, and gently release it down. We inhale it to high plank. Toes or knees, as slow as you can go. Crocodile down. Keep those elbows right by the ribs. Neck long, core strong. We do our best not to let those hips drop. Coming all the way down onto our tummies. Tops of the feet to the floor, hands right by your shoulders, chin towards the mat. So we're looking down towards the mat rather than looking towards the front of the room. So we want to keep that neck in neutral alignment. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, begin to press those palms into the mat as you begin to lift through the chest. Gazing forward. Maybe 6, 8, 12 inches out in front. Find your breath. If it feels right to you, lift the hands. Tops of the feet are still resting on the mat. Slowly release it down. Now we can come right back there, or if you like, as you exhale, press those palms into the mat. We begin to extend the arms. Now you can extend those arms a little or a lot. Rolling those shoulders back, gazing towards the sky. Now noticing what's right for you. If the neck needs it to not quite be so intense, we're going to look straight ahead or even down towards the top center of your mat. If the lower back is saying, not great, then the elbows come down a little bit or a lot. King Cobra. Slowly we come out of King Cobra, bending at the elbows. Tummy coming back down. And relax. Hands right by the chest. Press it back to child's pose. Arms extended out nice and long. Let yourself sink. And then slowly walk those hands up. Come over onto one hip. Sweep your feet around. Cross those legs. And sit up nice and tall. Hands come to the shins just below those knees. Once again, take a big breath in. Press the chest forward. Arch your back. Gaze to the sky. Exhale, hollow tummy and chest. Tuck your chin. Seated cat and cow. Once again, inhale. Lift your gaze towards the sky. Exhale and hollow. Again, inhale, press it through, arch your back, gaze to the sky. And exhale, hollow. Sit up nice and tall. And just make a big circle with your upper body. Like you're stirring a pot. One more this direction. All the way around as your body comes towards the back. Stop for just a moment and switch to the opposite direction. Big circle. Core staying strong. Hopefully the body is nice and loose, no tension holding anywhere. One more time around as your body comes towards the back. Pause for just a moment. Sit up nice and tall. Walk your hands forward. Release the weight of the upper body down. Coming back towards where we were at the beginning of the hour. Just making sure, seeing what we've got going on, letting go of tension wherever it may be. We inhale, lift just slightly, walk the hands forward, and once again release the weight of the upper body back down. Inhale, circle the hands back by your hips, big circle of the arms overhead, reach it high. Exhale, right hand down, left arm up and over, and we're just going to sway. Inhale, reach to the sky, both arms come up. Exhale, other side, up and over. Inhale, reach to the sky. We're going to do one more each side. Just letting out last little bits of negative energy wherever they may be hiding. Celebrating our journey today, whatever it was meant to be. Grateful to our mind, body, and spirit. Reach to the sky. Exhale, open the arms out to a T. Flex your wrists, hollow the tummy and chest. Press your palms forward, spine back. Inhale it, open. And reach one more time. Exhale, open the arms to a T. Flex the wrists, hollow the tummy and chest. Press your palms forward, spine back. Inhale it, open. And reach. Pulling the hands to heart center.
I am so very grateful for you and each one of you who touch my life, whether it be in person or via YouTube. So thank you for joining me today. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. I hope this got some of the tension out and away from you, some of the negative energy out and away from you, and all that positive energy right in mind, body, and spirit. Take care of yourself. Until the next time, the spirit in me honors the spirit in you, which means namaste.